What's up, everyone? It's Coach Damon here, and I'm super pumped that you signed up for the Lacrosse Goalie Summit 16. Going to be an awesome event. I wanted to go live and do a little kickoff call and give you guys a ton of information that's going to help you absorb the most from this event. First of all, if you haven't signed up yet, head on over to goaliesummit.com and grab yourself a free ticket June 23rd through the 26th. It's going to be awesome. 4 days of amazing coaching sessions, and I can't wait. Okay. This is going to be the kickoff call. I'm going to talk about how it works, talk about the schedule of coaches, a little bit about myself, how you can win free gear from the sponsors. I'm going to talk about the VIP pass. I'm going to talk about how to get help during the event and then how to make the most out of this summit. That's our agenda for this kickoff call. All right, how does it work? Zoom webinars with the coaches, okay? Me and the coach are going to be on the video. You will be not be on the video, but you'll be watching and absorbing this information. Sessions are going to last about an hour. Some might go a little bit longer, but plan for an hour for each session. At the end of each session, probably about 15 minutes at the end of each session, we're going to do a Q&A. So you can ask the coach any question that you want. The specific Zoom links are going to be sent out the day of each event. At the start of the day, you'll get an email with all of the Zoom links. Just click on that link when it's time, okay? I also send out an email about 2 minutes before we start, just so you have the link right there in your email, okay? Sometimes people say, I never got the links. Where are the links? Most of the time, it's in the spam folder. Sometimes they've unsubscribed from the list, so make sure that's not happening, okay? You can always sign up again at goaliesummit.com. And if you're not getting the emails after you sign up, check that spam folder, okay? Sessions are free to attend live, which is really cool. Free to attend live. And then we do have free 24-hour replays. That link will be sent at the end of each day. After that, you got to get the VIP pass. It's an insane value. You got 16 hours of coaching sessions for under $100, which is an insane value. laxgoalierat.com/VIP to get that. laxgoalierat.com/VIP. Cool. A little bit about me. So I played at Cal in 2003, which feels like a long time ago. It was a long time ago. In the MCLA, I started out as a midi and converted my freshman year to goalie because our team needed a goalie. And by my senior year, I was captain of the team. I was an MCLA All-American and really found my passion both in the sport of lacrosse and in this position of lacrosse goalie. I've really been coaching ever since I graduated in 2003, so over 20 years of coaching experience, and we're coming up on 10 years of laxgoalierat.com of when I started it because I was coaching and getting the same question all the time, and I wanted to have a way to just send somebody a link when I got that question. So I started Lax Goalie Rat. I started up the podcast in 2018 because I wanted to talk with all these professional and top-level college goalies. We've since done about 270 episodes, and I've just had some awesome conversations picking the brain of the best goalies out there. This is going to be the 16th Lacrosse Goalie Summit, which is pretty crazy. It's an event that started during COVID in 2020 and has really blossomed into what I think is an amazing lacrosse goalie training event. I'm from the SF Bay area, and I'm currently living in my wife's hometown, Cordoba, Argentina. There's my little command center, my goalie command center, where I'll be running the event. I've actually switched offices in my house, so we've got a new background, new everything. But there we go. Schedule of coaches, okay? 4 days. We're going to run this event for 4 days. Every day is going to be the same timing. We're going to start at 1:30 Eastern, then 3 Eastern, then 4:30 Eastern, then 6 p.m. Eastern, okay? 4 sessions per day, 4 days, 16 coaches, and we got some awesome coaches, okay? Eddie is a sports psychologist. Chris Brandau's Goalie Smith's new hire, played at Dickinson. Everyone should know Shea Dolce, the best female college goalie right now. She's going to be talking about overcoming a bad game and being a team leader. And then we got Army goalie Sean Burns going to talk about what lacrosse goalies need to do pregame and how to warm up. That's going to be an awesome session. Day number 2, we got Brett Dobson's going to be doing a live Q&A, so bring your questions. Then we got two national champs, both on the women's side and the men's side. Betty Nelson is going to be talking about, in the women's game, you got those 8-meter free position shots. We're going to talk about strategy on those. Then Wyatt from Cornell is going to break down saves from the championship game. And then Chris Gill from Crease Beast, he presented at Goalie Summit #1. He's back for Goalie Summit number 16. He's going to be talking about the intangibles of being a great goalie and building your confidence. Day number 3, we got Team Netherlands goalie Thomas Heidsma. He's going to be talking about improving your game without a goalie coach. Mr. Wonderful, everyone's favorite stick stringer, is going to be stringing up some wands and answering your questions on heads and sticks and mesh and all that good stuff. Notre Dame goalie Izzy Pithy is going to be talking about thriving as a goalie in a high-pressure environment. That's going to be a really good session. And then Coach Drake Porter is coaching at Rutgers. Obviously, hopefully you know Drake Porter. Awesome. He's been on the summit, I think, 3 or 4 times and always does an amazing session. He's going to be talking about how to train like a college goalie. Final day of coaches, we got Owen Salinger from UMass talking about clearing, stick skills. Elise Fennell from Florida, drills for hand speed and footwork. Zach Vigu from Richmond, taking care of your mental health. And Anderson Moore from Georgetown is going to be talking about stance. I can't wait. Those are going to be awesome. Let me talk about the event sponsors. So we have tons of brands sponsoring this event. Thigh Pro, Deny Goalkeeping, Lacrosse Monkey, Lax Shield, Warrior, Guardian Gear, Custom Thumb Splints, Nutty Buddy, the Pro Slides, and East Coast Dyes Impact, all sponsoring the event. So definitely support these brands because they're supporting the goalie community. And they've given me, and I should say you, tons of gear that we're going to give away. Okay, I got tons of gear that I want to give away to you guys in the giveaways. And so you're probably asking, well, how do I win some of this gear? You're not going to be able to see, we're not going to be able to see you during this event. You can see us, we can't see you, but trust me, it's really cool for me and the coaches to be able to see who's on the other end of this training. It's really awesome for us. So what we do is, in order to enter the giveaway, you take a little selfie of yourself or have a parent take a selfie of you watching the event. Okay? Selfie, that's step number 1. Take a picture. Step number 2, you could post that on any social media, Instagram, a story, a post, Facebook, what have you, and just tag at Lax Goalie Rat. And you can also tag the coach too. We'll be dropping their handles during the events. Then step number 3, you're going to email help@laxgoalierat.com and just say, I posted. Okay. It's the honor system. So once we get that email, we'll enter you into the drawing. Now, if you don't have social media, if you don't do social media, that's no problem. Just skip step number 2 and email the photo itself in step number 3. You can enter once per session, so you can enter 4 times per day, and then the drawing is going to be done the next morning. And if you win, we'll email you and say you've won, and we need your shipping address and all that good stuff. So that's how you enter. That's how you win. That's how you're going to get notified of the giveaways, okay? Let me talk about the VIP pass. So I talked about it a little bit already, but what you're going to get out of the VIP pass is lifetime access to all these coaching sessions. And this is so cool because there's so much content, so much awesome training, not in the whole event, but just in one coach's session. I always go back and rewatch these sessions 2 or sometimes even 3 times, and you pick up on things that you missed the first time through, just because, like I said, there's so much awesome content in there. You get access to the coach's slides and videos if they use those. And we're doing a special giveaway only for VIP members of an ECD Impact, okay? Like I said, you can watch these sessions, rewatch these sessions anytime, right? Before a big tryout, you get hurt, you want to go through, you can't practice, and you want to train virtually. So much awesome training content and just help you get in the right frame of mind, okay? Each of these coaches probably charges about $150 an hour to do private training. So 16 times 150, that's $2,400 of value under $100. It's kind of insane that I priced it that low, but the price does go up. Okay. Price is going to go up. It doubles once we start the event on June 23rd. Okay. So act quickly. Price is going to go up. laxgoalierat.com/VIP. And there is a 15-day from the end of the event, 15-day, no hassle, money back guarantee. We stand behind our work. I think this training's awesome. If for whatever reason you're not satisfied, let us know and we'll get you hooked up. Okay. Couple testimonials that I grabbed out of the Facebook group of lacrosse goalie moms and dads who have purchased the VIP pass in the past. Okay. That's the VIP. Now we got the elite VIP pass. And if this is your first lacrosse goalie summit and you say, hey, I noticed this was summit number 16. What about summits 1 through 15? That's what the elite VIP pass is. It's going to give you access to everything. Summits 1 through 16, tons and tons of lacrosse goalie training. You're going to get 4 months of access to my Lax Goalie Rat Academy. That's my private training vault of videos with all the training that I've done personally. And then you're going to get a copy of my ebook as well. Insane amount of value for under $500. And again, that price is going to go up as well. So laxgoalierat.com/elite to get in on that. Okay. 15-day, no hassle, money back guarantee attached to that one. All right. So prices are going to go up. They're insanely cheap right now. Head on over to laxgoalierat.com/VIP. And you can also see the entire catalog of training that you're going to get access to when you do that. How do I get the most out of the summit? Take notes. You should have a lacrosse goalie notebook that you take notes, right? So take notes on each event. Send us a picture of the notes. We always love seeing that too. Ask questions. So coaches are going to do a Q&A at the end of each session. And ideally, we're asking questions on topic, on their topic. If you want to ask random questions, we'll try to get to as many of those as we can. But questions on topic will definitely hit. Reach out to the coaches. So a lot of them give you their email, give you their Instagram, right? At the end of the session, reach out to them, if nothing more, to say, hey, saw you on the goalie summit. Thank you so much. This is a cool opportunity via the chat to meet other goalies, other coaches, other parents. And then I highly recommend you get that VIP pass so you can go back and rewatch any session that you missed, rewatch any session that you want to watch again. Awesome, awesome value. If you need help during the event, email help@laxgoalierat.com. Here's who you do not email. Damon@laxgoalierat.com. That's my email address. Some people email me during the event. Like I didn't get the links and you're not going to get a reply. I'm just too busy and I get too many emails. But if you email help@laxgoalierat.com, we have a team of interns working behind the scenes. They'll get back to you. That is it. I hope you're excited. Lacrosse Goalie Summit 16 is here. We get started June 23rd. I can't wait. It's going to be another great goalie training event for us to get better. And I know you're going to learn a ton. I'll see you there. Take care.